Psalms, Chapter 1, 108. My heart is steadfast, God. I will sing, and I will make music with my soul. Wake up, harp and lyre. I will wake up the dawn. I will give thanks to you, Yahweh, among the nations. I will sing praises to you among the peoples. For your loving kindness is great above the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches to the skies. Be exalted, God, above the heavens. Let your glory be over all the earth, that your beloved may be delivered. Save with your right hand, and answer us. God has spoken from his sanctuary. In triumph, I will divide Shechem and measure out the valley of Succoth. Gilead is mine, Manasseh is mine. Ephraim also is my helmet. Judah is my scepter. Moab is my washpot. I will toss my sandal on Edom. I will shout over Philistia. Who will bring me into the fortified city? Who will lead me to Edom? Haven't you rejected us, God? You don't go out, God, with our armies. Give us help against the enemy, for the help of man is vain. Through God, we will do valiantly, for it is he who will tread down our enemies. Psalms, Chapter 1, 109. God of my praise, don't remain silent, for they have opened the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of deceit against me. They have spoken to me with a lying tongue. They have also surrounded me with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause. In return for my love, they are my adversaries, but I am in prayer. They have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. Set a wicked man over him. Let an adversary stand at his right hand. When he is judged, let him come out guilty. Let his prayer be turned into sin. Let his days be few. Let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be wandering beggars. Let them be sought from their ruins. Let the creditor seize all that he has. Let strangers plunder the fruit of his labor. Let there be no one to extend kindness to him. Neither let there be anyone to have pity on his fatherless children. Let his posterity be cut off. In the generation following, let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered by Yahweh. Don't let the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before Yahweh continually, that he may cut off their memory from the earth, because he didn't remember to show kindness, but persecuted the poor and needy man, the broken in heart, to kill them. Yes, he loved cursing, and it came to him. He didn't delight in blessing, and it was far from him. He clothed himself also with cursing, as with his garment. It came into his inward parts like water, like oil into his bones. Let it be to him as the clothing with which he covers himself, for the belt that is always around him. This is the reward of my adversaries from Yahweh, of those who speak evil against my soul. But deal with me, Yahweh the Lord, for your name's sake, because your loving kindness is good. Deliver me. For I am poor and needy. My heart is wounded within me. I fade away like an evening shadow. I am shaken off like a locust. My knees are weak through fasting. My body is thin and lacks fat. I have also become a reproach to them. When they see me, they shake their head. Help me, Yahweh my God. Save me according to your loving kindness, that they may know that this is your hand, that you, Yahweh, have done it. They may curse, but you bless. When they arise, they will be shamed, but your servant shall rejoice. Let my adversaries be clothed with dishonor. Let them cover themselves with their own shame as with a robe. I will give great thanks to Yahweh with my mouth. Yes, I will praise him among the multitude, for he will stand at the right hand of the needy to save him from those who judge his soul. Psalms, Chapter 1, 110. Yahweh says to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool for your feet. Yahweh will send out the rod of your strength out of Zion. Rule among your enemies. Your people offer themselves willingly in the day of your power, in holy array. Out of the womb of the morning, you have the dew of your youth. Yahweh has sworn and will not change his mind. You are a priest forever in the order of Melchizedek. The Lord is at your right hand. He will crush kings in the day of his wrath. He will judge among the nations. He will heap up dead bodies. He will crush the ruler of the whole earth. He will drink of the brook on the way. Therefore, he will lift up his head. First Chronicles Chapter 23. Now David was old and full of days, and he made Solomon his son king over Israel. He gathered together all the princes of Israel, with the priests and the Levites. The Levites were counted from 30 years old and upward, and their number by their polls, man by man, was 38,000. David said, "Of these, 24,000 were to oversee the work of Yahweh's house, 6,000 were officers and judges, 4,000 were doorkeepers, and 4,000 praised Yahweh with the instruments which I made for giving praise." David divided them into divisions according to the sons of Levi: Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. Of the Gershonites, Ladan and Shimei. The sons of Ladan, Jehiel the chief, Zetham and Joel, 3. The sons of Shimei, Shalomith, Haziel, and Haran, 3. These were the heads of the fathers' households of Ladan. The sons of Shimei, Jahath, Zena, Jush, and Beriah. These 4 were the sons of Shimei. Jahath was the chief, and Ziza the second. But Jush and Beriah didn't have many sons. Therefore they became a father's house in one reckoning. The sons of Kohath, Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel, 4. The sons of Amram, Aaron, and Moses. And Aaron was separated that he should sanctify the most holy things, he and his sons forever, to burn incense before Yahweh, to minister to him, and to bless in his name forever. But as for Moses, the man of God, his sons were named among the tribe of Levi. The sons of Moses, Gershom, and Eleazar. The sons of Gershom, Shebuel the chief. The son of Eleazar was Rehabiah the chief. And Eleazar had no other sons, but the sons of Rehabiah were very many. The son of Izhar, Shelomith the chief. The sons of Hebron, Jeriah the chief, Amariah the second, Jehaziel the third, and Jekameam the fourth. The sons of Uzziel, Micah the chief, and Ishiah the second. The sons of Merari, Mahli, and Mushi. The sons of Mahli, Eleazar, and Kish. Eleazar died and had no sons, but daughters only, and their relatives, the sons of Kish, took them as wives. The sons of Mushi, Mahli, Ader, and Jerimoth, 3. These were the sons of Levi after their fathers' houses, even the heads of the fathers' houses of those who were counted individually, in the number of names by their polls, who did the work for the service of Yahweh's house, from 20 years old and upward. For David said, "Yahweh, the God of Israel, has given rest to his people, and he dwells in Jerusalem forever. Also, the Levites will no longer need to carry the tabernacle and all its vessels for its service." For by the last words of David the sons of Levi were counted, from 20 years old and upward. For their duty was to wait on the sons of Aaron for the service of Yahweh's house, in the courts, in the rooms, and in the purifying of all holy things, even the work of the service of God's house, for the showbread also, and for the fine flour for a meal offering, whether of unleavened wafers, or of that which is baked in the pan, or of that which is soaked, and for all measurements of quantity and size, and to stand every morning to thank and praise Yahweh, and likewise in the evening, and to offer all burnt offerings to Yahweh on the Sabbaths, on the new moons, and on the set feasts, in number according to the ordinance concerning them, continually before Yahweh, and that they should keep the duty of the tent of meeting, the duty of the holy place, and the duty of the sons of Aaron their brothers, for the service of Yahweh's house. 1 Chronicles Chapter 24. These were the divisions of the sons of Aaron. The sons of Aaron: Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father, and had no children. Therefore Eleazar and Ithamar served as priests. David, with Zadok of the sons of Eleazar and Ahimelech of the sons of Ithamar, divided them according to their ordering in their service. There were more chief men found of the sons of Eleazar than of the sons of Ithamar. And they were divided like this. Of the sons of Eleazar there were 16, heads of fathers' houses, and of the sons of Ithamar, according to their fathers' houses, 8. Thus, they were divided impartially by drawing lots. For there were princes of the sanctuary and princes of God, both of the sons of Eleazar, and of the sons of Ithamar. Shemaiah the son of Nethanel the scribe, who was of the Levites, wrote them in the presence of the king, the princes, Zadok the priest, Ahimelech the son of Abiathar, and the heads of the fathers' households of the priests, and of the Levites, one father's house being taken for Eleazar, and one taken for Ithamar. Now the first lot came out to Jehoiarib, the second to Jediah, the third to Harim, the fourth to Seorim, the fifth to Melchizedek, the sixth to Mijamin, the seventh to Hakkoz, the eighth to Abijah, the ninth to Jeshua, the 10th to Shechaniah, the 11th to Elishib, the 12th to Joachim, the 13th to Huppah, the 14th to Jeshabab, the 15th to Bilgah, the 16th to Immer, the 17th to Hezir, the 18th to Haphazez, the 19th to Pethahiah, the 20th to Jehezkel, the 21st to Jachin, the 22nd to Gamul, the 23rd to Deliah, and the 24th to Maaziah. This was their ordering in their service, to come into Yahweh's house, according to the ordinance given to them by Aaron their father, as Yahweh, the God of Israel, had commanded him. Of the rest of the sons of Levi, of the sons of Amram, Shubael; of the sons of Shubael, Jediah; of Rehabiah; of the sons of Rehabiah, Ishiah the chief; of the Israelites, Shelomoth; of the sons of Shelomoth, Jahath; the sons of Hebron, Jeriah, Amariah the second, Jahaziel the third, and Jekameam the fourth; the sons of Uzziel, Micah; of the sons of Micah, Shamir, the brother of Micah; Ishiah; of the sons of Ishiah, Zechariah; the sons of Merari, Mahli and Mushi; the son of Jaziah, Beno; the sons of Merari by Jaziah, Beno, Shoham, Zachar, and Ibri; of Mahli, Eleazar, who had no sons; of Kish, the son of Kish, Jeremiel; the sons of Mushi, Mahli, Ader, and Jeremoth. These were the sons of the Levites after their fathers' houses. These likewise cast lots, even as their brothers the sons of Aaron, in the presence of David the king, Zadok, Ahimelech, and the heads of the fathers' households of the priests, and of the Levites, the fathers' households of the chief, even as those of his younger brother. 1 Chronicles Chapter 25. Moreover, David and the captains of the army set apart for the service certain of the sons of Asaph, of Heman, and of Jeduthun, who were to prophesy with harps, with stringed instruments, and with cymbals. The number of those who did the work according to their service was, of the sons of Asaph, Zaccur, Joseph, Nethaniah, and Asherellah. The sons of Asaph were under the hand of Asaph, who prophesied at the order of the king. Of Jeduthun, the sons of Jeduthun, Gedaliah, Zeri, Jeshiah, Shimei, Hashabiah, and Mattithiah, 6 under the hands of their father Jeduthun, who prophesied in giving thanks and praising Yahweh with the harp. Of Heman, the sons of Heman, Bukiah, Mattaniah, Uzziel, Shebuel, Jeremoth, Hananiah, Hanani, Eliathah, Gedalti, Romamti-Ezer, Joshbekasha, Malothi, Hothir, and Mahazioth. All these were the sons of Heman the king's seer in the words of God, to lift up the horn. God gave to Heman 14 sons and 3 daughters. All these were under the hands of their father for song in Yahweh's house, with cymbals, stringed instruments, and harps for the service of God's house: Asaph, Jeduthun, and Heman, being under the order of the king. The number of them, with their brothers who were instructed in singing to Yahweh, even all who were skillful, was 288. They cast lots for their offices, all alike, the small as well as the great, the teacher as well as the student. Now the first lot came out for Asaph to Joseph, the second to Gedaliah. He and his brothers and sons were 12. The third to Zachar, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The fourth to Isri, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The fifth to Nethaniah, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The sixth to Bukiah, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The seventh to Jesharelah, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The eighth to Jeshiah, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The ninth to Mattaniah, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The 10th to Shimei, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The 11th to Azarel, his sons, and his brothers, 12. The 12th to Hashabiah, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 13th, Shubael, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 14th, Mattathiah, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 15th to Jeremoth, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 16th to Hananiah, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 17th to Joshbekasha, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 18th to Hanani, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 19th to Malothi, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 20th to Eliatha, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 21st to Hothir, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 22nd to Gedalti, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 23rd to Mahazioth, his sons, and his brothers, 12. For the 24th to Romamti-Ezer, his sons, and his brothers, 12.